Dear President Martens, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, we have recently celebrated the 12th anniversary of democratic changes in Serbia. Though the country and our society have clearly progressed since, we are still facing some serious challenges. And just as it is the case in the rest of Europe, there is no quick and easy solution, but there is a clear path forward, and that is more Europe. For us, more Europe, first and foremost, means more reforms, which lead towards a further adoption and implementation of European standards and best practices. Consequently, it means more structured and intensified involvement of the EU in processes of reforms with clear standards and benchmarks. Finally, it means that our European path is irreversibly established and that our European future depends solely upon merits of the fruits of our devoted diligence. That is why our government has set as the first clause of the coalition agreement the EU integration agenda and established as its principal objective the opening of the accession negotiations with the EU. Unlike in many other countries which went through the process of the EU accession, dealing with EU integration in Serbia is often ungrateful and rather challenging, given the complexity and difficulty of some of the conditions. Nevertheless, since its foundation, my party has been profoundly dedicated to the reform agenda and positive transformation of Serbian economy, society, and the state. Our goal has been, is, and shall remain a prosperous Serbia, which is a subject of European policies, not an object, which is a partner to its neighbors, not an adversary, which is an asset to the EU and not a burden. Though many have failed over the course of the last dozen years to resist the temptations of cheap populism, Euro-blaming and Euro-bashing, we have remained consistent in our honest and rational pro-European policies. Now we are facing the biggest challenge on our European path, ensuring that reforms and EU integration do not become to Serbia what chastity and continence were to St. Augustine, distant aspirations rather than binding obligations. We all have a responsibility to prove, in the times of economic hardships on our continent, that solidarity was not sacrificed at the altar of austerity, that the EU's transformative power has not been downgraded, and that we are not facing a recession of values. Dear friends, we have to build, promote, and defend more Europe in Serbia and the Western Balkans, just like in the rest of the continent. And I am certain that the EPP family will stay at the forefront of the further European integration. Thank you very much.